Hi guys, I am back with Gupshup over golgappe with my friend Ruchi and Cam. Why are Ruchi and Cam here in my episode? Because Ruchi was 80 kgs and now she's showing off her belly button. I entered the house and I was like, wow, why are you showing off so much? Fine, you have lost weight. And Cam is, you name the sports and she plays it. So she was the part of Women's Cricket Association. She's a cricketer, not accountant or stuff like that. And she plays squash and tennis. And you give her a soccer ball. She can start running with the soccer ball, and she can give people run for money for her sporting skills. So. Ruchi, I want to know, and Ruchi, I know you as this fat lady next door with two kids and always hair here and there, always pareshan. I don't think so. She even saw the gym for like 4-5 years or stuff like that. And suddenly I see Ruchi, who's like transformed. She's this Matryoshka doll. From that it came out, and the thin girl comes out. So, how did this transformation take place?
Okay, so this was not like, I didn't buy some nice fancy gym clothes and which motivated me. It was always there that I need to do this, and I was not happy being in the fat zone. And I decided when I felt that my kids, they could be on their own for some time, and this is the time I need to make use of. I went, hit the gym, wanted to sort of build that routine, not stop for any XYZ reason. Hired a trainer and just went in, plunged into it fully. And I decided, no matter what, with all the thought process that yes, there are going to be bad days, there are going to be times where I'm going to be sore, out of breath, low on energy, lack of strength. But yeah, you have to look at the light at the end of the tunnel and just keep going for it.
So when I used to be a fat kid, my mom used to tell me, पता है हेमा वाली ना घर में झाड़ू पोछा लगाती है और वो fit रहती है. So did you not get such advices before you hired a trainer and went to gym? Like घर का काम करो, झाड़ू पोछा लगाओ.
Oh, not, maybe not that, but yeah, I was told, but what are you doing? You're spending so much time, just this. Either you are in the gym, or you're going to the gym, or you're coming out of the gym. We don't get to see you. Those were the kind of things. Or when you start losing weight, you're losing all your glow, and you will,
तुम्हारे चेहरे की चमक चली गई.
Yeah, and those kind of things, I think this is enough, every after a few months. But I was like, no, I kept going on, and there would be people who would come and tell you a lot of things, but you have to know. And apart from the external things that you see visibly, which are evident, I think the best takeaway is the healthier you, the happier you.
Awesome. I think in our country anyway, everyone has a point of view. So the best thing is to do what's good for you and ignore all of the negativity that comes in.
So you have, Cam, you are a sports person, and I see you playing so much stuff. You had a kid, and of course maternity, you stopped stuff like that. So when did you resume your sports thing back, and did you not feel a change? Like, did you not think that it is now that I'm a mom, it looks a little awkward for me to be playing squash, tennis, and stuff like that?
Not at all. I think if I go back to my childhood, the one thing I always fondly remember is I was always playing sports. I was always out in the streets playing cricket with the boys or some other sport. And for whatever reason, I never remember the times that I was at school. So probably I didn't go to school as often. So for me, sport is a great way of just enjoying yourself, and I don't think there's an age barrier to it.
Okay.
The older you grow, I think it's more important for you to
What
do
is the
things
mental?
that make you happy.
I'm more talking about the mental barrier that mostly women have once they have kids, and they're like, no, I have to be with kids. And
no, I've never had that. I think kids for all of us is a very important element, I think. But that shouldn't be the only focus of who we are as individuals. I think as an individual, you need to have the drive to do multiple things in your life. And if there's something that makes you really happy, I think you should continue doing it. irrespective of all the other time constraints. What will people say? I look, awkward doing this when my child's back at home. I think all of those are self-imposed barriers which we need to take away, and sport is just one element I'm talking about. There could be a lot of different things in our lives that we've always enjoyed doing, but we kind of get to a stage in life where we think we shouldn't be doing this anymore.
Okay.
But I think you need to introspect and do what makes
So
you
you
happy.
will find lot of things, lot
Yeah.
of excuses you can.
So
of
tell me,
course,
okay, tell me
Yeah.
the worst excuse you have given yourself not to hit the gym, and you have given yourself.
So I can
Not to play.
share yesterday's excuse. I woke up and I had to spend some time on looking for this dog we've lost, and the trainer was coming. So I called him up and I said, I can't possibly tell him I'm going looking for a dog when I'm supposed to be training with him. So I said, look, I woke up and I picked up something and I've done something to my back.
Oh my
So
god.
I can't do any workout today. So that was my excuse. The
I will
latest
come
one.
back to you on dogs. First, I will listen to Ruchi's excuse.
Yeah, so my excuse, it's something like, of course, I always push myself, but I think like I worked out yesterday. It's good enough.
Yeah.
It's good enough, I mean,
But you're exceptionally good though. I mean,
No, so I will tell
see
my
you
excuse.
more often than not.
So when I,
Yeah.
I
but
used
there
to
have
do-
been those days.
Days
actually.
as well.
I
Yeah.
used to look at my thin. So when I used to be
You look
even
quite
few-
thin now, so don't.
now I
put
don't have
yourself
excuse.
down.
You
But there was
yourself
time-
actually have a weight loss journey of your own.
I know, but when I was fat and I would excuse that I would give myself बस भगवान ने मेरे साथ ये अत्याचार क्यों किया है, इस लड़की को देखो कुछ नहीं करती है, ये पतली और मुझे सुबह सुबह 6 बजे उठ के जिम जाना पड़ रहा है. God is not kind. मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों हुआ और सबको देखो and stuff like that. Coming back to you, Cam. So actually you mentioned dogs.
Yes.
And by the way, Cam heads the Puppy SOS for India. Job, kids, sports, and dogs.
Yeah. Doesn't really gel well.
Yeah.
Says who though?
My normal human mind.
Maybe I'm not normal. A lot of people do call me abnormal because of these different kind of activities.
No, but why dogs?
So very simple reason. I think if I go back to my first rescue, it was actually just outside our complex, and I'd just given birth to Lara. We were walking just next to. She was on a pram, and I saw this tiny puppy crying, completely lost. And you know how India made. People see these stray dogs, animals in distress all the time. We walk past, right? It's part and parcel of the way we live.
Yeah.
So, which is what I did as well. But all the maternal hormones that were coursing through me, just something kept pulling me back. I thought, I have to go back. And when I went back, I actually noticed that it was actually right next to its dead mom.
Oh.
So I picked the puppy up, not knowing what I was going to do with it. So that's how the journey started. But having said that, we already had 2 dogs at home, so I have an affinity towards dogs. And
when did you
I love
become
dogs.
so it is not that you are so are people born as dog lovers, or the love happens eventually?
So, and I'm going to be a little philosophical here. I think all of us have the ability to love and to be compassionate.
Okay.
But more often than not, I think the way we brought up to care for ourselves and what's around us. Everything else is irrelevant. This is my apartment. I don't care about what happens outside my apartment. And unfortunately, I think as older kind of the generation before our kids, it's our responsibility as well to make our children more grounded, in terms of to care for the environment, to care for
So then why
animals.
why only dogs? If you're
Yeah,
saying care for environment, you
Why
can say
why street dogs? Why not
Why-
street cat? Why not
or-
street
and why
dog?
not
Absolutely.
tiger,
I think
lion,
I mean, recently, Anvi, the tigress, got shot by this hunter, and she had 2 cubs, and it upset me hugely. So I don't think it's restricted to a species. It's just that with dogs, I see the problem, and the problem solver in me wants to fix it. But if I saw a calf, which we've done as well, we worked with a couple of calves, which we rescued from going to the butchers because it was a male calf. I think it's all I'm saying is we need to be aware that as human beings who can talk, who can work, who can provide, we have a great responsibility of being able to help those who are in need and more needy than us. And it's not restricted to dogs or cats or animal species or humans. I think wherever we can, we should help.
So, do you like dogs?
I love dogs actually.
Then why don't you have a dog?
Yeah, like I mean, I really appreciate what Cam does, and that's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah,
that's a lot of responsibility, and I feel I won't be able to justify as in my time and other things with kids and everything. It's not enough. So I don't want to sort of do something which is not good enough. Like you're not getting.
Do you agree with? I'm sure there are a lot of people who come and say we love dogs and then they abandon dogs.
I get a lot of a lot of very healthy kind of conversations, I would say. So the other day I went in because a group of residents in our area had challenged my feeding staff that they shouldn't be feeding the dogs we feed. So their problem was that these dogs, by being fed, were becoming more aggressive, which is actually contradicting what really happens. When you feed the dogs, when you vaccinate them, they're actually happy and healthy, so there's less tendencies for them to go and bite other dogs or bite other people. So I went in and there was this lady who was clearly respectable Indian Aurat, and she said to me, I was having a heated discussion with her husband, and she said, how what kind of a woman are you talking to him like that? And I said, a woman who's actually very happy she's not ended up with a moron like your husband. And she said, don't talk to him like that. He's very important to me. And I just turned around, and I think this is the evil in me coming out. I said, if he's important to you, you should take him back to your home and make him some chai. Don't waste my time. But one thing which I get asked all the time is how much money the government of India is giving me to carry out these animal welfare activities.
Even I'm curious to know.
I wish I could say, it's multiple thousands or, even lakhs.
Millions?
But it's actually probably -0 if there's a number like that.
So how do you run the show without money?
So luckily, I do have a very, high paid corporate job. So all of it currently is funded from my salary.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think at one point, given the scale and size of what we're doing now, it needs to become self-sustaining. And it shouldn't be that Cam's, dead, bus could hit me tomorrow and the whole thing stops. So we've set up a trust this year, or last year, called Puppy SOS. And the idea is to get more people who are compassionate to be part of that journey.
Awesome. I love Bollywood, right?
Yes.
So I will ask you a few questions. You have to.
Do we have a hamper at the end of it?
I know.
I did not get golgappe.
Let's not.
Forget about a hamper. She didn't even bring us the golgappe.
Because I was scared you fit people, you will eat golgappe, you'll ask me how many calories.
I told you, right? Quinoa golgappa is something that we can, sort of improvise
with chia seeds in it.
Yes.
Wow.
So you can give us an IOU for now.
Okay, so you have to tell me which dog breed looks like which hero.
Oh God.
And I am the judge. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. Labrador.
Hrithik Roshan.
Tiger Shroff.
No, you do not get the point because Tiger Shroff does not have hair. Labrador is a hairy dog. So wrong. You get 1 point. Okay. Pug.
Pug. Amir Khan. Just because it's cute and cuddly.
Okay. I'll go with something like now. Varun Dhawan.
Actually, I like that. Okay. I think that's cute. Okay. Golden Retriever.
Golden Retriever. Somebody hairy and with a long man. Who would that be? We've already used Hrithik Roshan once.
Anil Kapoor.
Anil Kapoor, okay. Yeah, I'll go with that.
And somebody more like
Yeah.
larger than life.
Hairy.
Amitabh
that-
Bachchan.
Amitabh Bachchan, yeah, that's what came to my mind.
Okay. Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay,
Yeah.
we agree on
Okay.
that.
How about poodle?
A poodle.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god,
gosh.
hero?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Okay, heroine. Fine.
Heroine,
Take it. We
okay.
are a women show.
What about that poodle? Maybe Sonam Kapoor.
Oh my god, no.
No,
No,
no.
no.
Alia Bhatt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cute.
okay.
Okay. How about Labradoodle?
Oh God, this is a tough one, isn't it? I don't even know many of the Bollywood actresses, by the way.
It's okay. You can use
Yeah.
all for you because you have that
Kangana
accent.
Ranaut, maybe. Oh, yeah, I can have Hollywood actresses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only for you.
So, maybe, you go first. Let me think about that one.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer. No, I was going to go with Jennifer Aniston.
No, Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay. Okay.
Jennifer.
My dog is Cavalier King Charles.
Yeah. But
Who does he look like? Oh.
That was a good one.
So I have to tell you
You're a
this story.
celebrity now, so.
Yes, Ballo,
Yeah.
blah blah ballo.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you this hilarious story. My kids don't listen to me. So this dog comes to our house and I am yelling at the kids all the time and he observes for a month. And after a month, I was yelling at my dog. Like my kids walk out, my dogs also walk out. That I'm like, nobody listens to me except you guys. My dog was like, he gives me that expression like,
Yeah, what do you
Smart.
want?
what do you want?
Smart dog,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Please.
This is what works in this house, so I need to do this.
I'm off this scene. You can. So I think the expression is like, Mom, why do you keep barking all the time? Stop it. I also don't bark.
They are so smart.
Yeah, they are.
Dogs, they pick up these things just like
So
this.
I am a recent doggy mom, and
And how are you finding it? What are you noticing? more?
I was scared of dogs.
Yeah.
And then my daughter was after my daughter and her daughter spoke, and they would always speak about dogs, and there were few dogs in our apartment. My daughter said, I want a dog, and I kept postponing it. I said, no, when you're 10 years old, it'll be fine. And generally, I thought that it's good to have dogs in a family.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of articles, and the other idea in my mind was I have to get over this fear, the fear of dogs. Like, I'm always very scared. So
Yeah.
I get this dog home, and initially I was like, "Ooh." So when I got the dog, I was like, so that's it. It's like, you deliver a baby and you have like,
Yeah.
oh, you're a mom. So I'm like, okay, I'm a dog mom now. But they are so intelligent. He understands each and everything. He understands so my daughter was unwell and it was time for him to go to pee and I take him for rounds.
Yeah.
He did not come in my room. He was just standing outside looking that mom is busy with the kid and the kid is crying. So he ran up to my son and he, in a way, communicated to him, take me out.
Yeah.
I have to go. And every time there is somebody who is sick or when we are traveling, you should see when the suitcases come down, he's sad. He's like the sad smile. Oh, you are going and stuff. And I'm amazed they are speechless humans. They have
Yeah.
all the expressions, they understand, but
So,
they cannot.
Does that answer your earlier question about why I care for dogs?
You can care for human beings also.
I know.
I mean,
but,
you go out of the way
but I'll
caring
tell
for
you
dogs.
why. So the difference, the main difference between humans and dogs is humans can go and talk to other people. They can seek help. They can find work. Whereas dogs, especially stray dogs in our country, are born with absolutely no hope. They're born to die. So somebody has to do the job. It's a dirty job, but
Okay. Coming back to the food. Shilpa Shetty recently said she
Doesn't
ate
eat.
3 gulab jamun. No, and actually she ate 3 gulab jamun, and she does Sunday binging. Do you binge?
I don't think I binge, but I'm not very good with food in the sense I am not one of those people who say I will not eat this, which you probably are very good at. I am quite easily persuaded.
How about you? Do you binge?
No, not really. Binge as in, but yeah, I do have
Do
my.
you starve yourself?
No, I can't. That's not me.
I think it's also not good for you, right?
Yeah.
If you starve yourself,
Yeah.
I think you're doing yourself.
But do you think that Shilpa is right when she says she ate 3 gulab jamun?
I
and
actually
pastry?
don't believe that. I really don't.
But she
believe
probably
that.
didn't eat for 3 days before that. So
She did planks after that.
Yeah.
Can you girls do planks?
not I can, but not very professional.
No. I
looking
mean,
planks.
my hands start hurting when I do
Yeah.
planks. I mean, they
I think
really don't.
you build the muscle strength after a while.
It's gradual.
It takes
So
time.
you can't
Yeah.
do like, you just can't get into it and you say that I'm doing this 3-minute plank here and put some weight on me and I'm going to go all out today. No, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen?
Yeah, to take baby steps.
Okay. Okay, because I tried doing plank and I was like 10 second, 20 second, dum. And
That's
then-
very good. You've done 10, 20 seconds.
I know.
Yeah.
To
that's
start
what-
with, yes,
And
it's
I
good.
thought, oh my
Yeah.
god, look at all of these guys and they do so
They've
much.
been doing it for years months together.
So did you
have to-
have those moments like, when you had your weight loss and people saying, are you the same person?
The compliment I got was from one of the vice presidents in my office, and he walked up to me, never spoken, and I also went from 76 to 63 or something like that, and he said, do people shorten when they lose weight? I looked at him and was like, was it a compliment? Are you sarcastically saying I'm short? I'm, by the way, very sentimental about my height.
Yeah,
Or
you're very
you're
tall.
Giving,
Don't worry.
giving me a compliment that I've lost weight.
Yeah.
So that I thought was the best compliment or sarcastic stuff that I got, but it feels nice. I mean, I used to wear 36 waist jeans and now I wear 28 and I'm like, man.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
impressive.
This
That
is
is-
impressive,
yeah.
but it took a lot of time.
So how many months has it taken you, Ruchi, for you to get down from 74 to what you are now?
It took about 10 months.
10 months.
Yeah.
10.
And how about you?
6-7 years.
That's
Because
okay.
I'm a foodie. I cannot live without food. So by the way, the diets that I have done a protein diet. So I did lose weight, and the next time I started doing protein diet, I was farting away to glory. And my husband said, you know what?
The protein
Go-
parts.
No protein diet.
Thank
Please
you.
stick to normal food. It is okay.
There's natural protein which you can look at.
And I was farting in my brain and stuff. Sorry. So I have done all these sorts of diet. Do you, as a sports person, follow a specific diet, or you like rice and?
I used to play competitive sport when I was younger. So at school and college days, I was quite an athlete, always first in the university. Played cricket to a high level. So at those times, we used to have quite a managed diet plan. But now I play sport because I enjoy it rather than for any kind of results coming out of it. So I don't really have a diet plan.
You see, we have more people coming to talk to
Yeah,
us.
to Balurani. So I think we should maybe
wrap this up.
This up. And thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Your fitness journey is amazing.
Thank you.
I will tell you one thing from my experience, it's not a destination, it's a journey. So
Yes.
keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And Cam, you have been really helpful. I mean, I had issues with my dog and you helped me, and no matter what people say that why you're not doing humans, I think you're doing a very good job.
Thank you.
And may you get more funds. If you have any issues with dogs, or you want to do something, you think that you are stuff for dogs, please you can get in touch with
Puppy SOS India
Puppy
on
SOS
Facebook.
India. Yep.
Yeah.
And I am waiting for Ruchi to do something, launch something mega on fitness.
Coming soon. Coming soon.
Coming soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I just have this message specifically for women. As women, we go through a lot. So please take care of your health. It's very, very important. And especially with age, we start not taking enough, care, which should be just the other way around. So please take care of your health.
Okay. See you guys. Thank you. And no golgappa because we are with fitness people. Thank you so much.